Hey guys, I'm Marta Geek. In this video, I wanted to share my review of the Samsung Galaxy Watch Active after using it for around 2 weeks already. I've been using it every single day since the day I unboxed this watch, and in this video I just want to share with you my final thoughts about it, and maybe with this video answer some of the questions you already have for it as well. So first of all, let's go and start with the screen of this watch. It has a 1.1 inch AMOLED screen, and I gotta say, everything on this screen looks really nice. All the watches faces, all the applications that you can install, the widgets when you use the weather application, when you use the breath application, when you use the heart rate monitor application, everything looks really nice and very snappy, because this watch also has 768 megabytes of RAM. So everything that you do in this watch actually feels very snappy even after 2 weeks later. Of course, this watch also has 4 gigabytes of storage, which actually lets you download and transfer music to the watch. I already made a video on how to transfer your photos and music to the watch. It's very easily using the Wear application. Also, what's cool about it is that it's also IP68 waterproof, so that means you can also swim or take a shower with this watch as well. Of course, if you're taking a shower, I don't recommend to use a leather strap, just like the one that I showed you guys here before. Of course, if you're using the normal wristband that comes with the watch, yes, you can use it to take a shower or take a swim. It also has GPS as well, so for when you're running and you're tracking your routes. I also love that it has NFC, that way I can make my payments with Samsung Pay. I use it all the time. It's very easy to use. I use it at work with the vending machines that we have tap to pay. I use it at the gas station with tap to pay. I use it everywhere I can, and it works really easy. By pressing and holding one of the buttons, you're gonna see the Samsung Pay logo pop up. Then you're gonna enter your code, and once you enter your code, it is ready to go ahead and start making the payment. It's very easy, and I really like it. It also has the heart rate monitor, which I actually changed to every 10 minutes because I wanted to save battery life. But yes, when you take it out of the box, it's gonna constantly be monitoring your heart rate. But since this watch only has a battery of 230 milliamp hour battery, I recommend to actually turn it to 10 minutes or put it manually. That way you can just track your heart rate when you want to do it on demand. But right now I'm getting around 20 hours of battery life. Like you see here on the screen, I took screenshots every day, and like you see, there's like 17 hours, 18 hours of usage, and with 3 hours left. When you think about it, I've been almost getting around 20 to 21 hours of battery life if you count the hours left for it to use. It's nice that I can actually use it with always on screen. That's how I've been using my watch, always on screen, and the heart rate monitor to just 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes, and I'm getting around 20 hours of battery life. I also love the fact that this watch is compatible with 20 millimeter wristbands. That way you can actually swap the wristbands at your liking. And so far, the wristband that I've been liking the most on this watch is the brown leather strap. I think it looks freaking awesome. I also recently got a white leather wristband. Looks really good as well. I also been using it with a black and gray sports wristband. I think it actually looks pretty nice as well. But my favorite one so far, I'm surprised that it actually looks really damn good with the brown leather wrist straps. And of course, one of the negative things about this watch is that it doesn't have a speaker. And the negative thing about not having a speaker is that when you receive a phone call, you can't answer any phone calls unless you have headphones connected to the watch already. So if you don't have that, you can't answer or make phone calls using the watch alone. Yes, it does have Bluetooth, and you can actually pair any Bluetooth headset that you want. I already made a video where I actually show how to pair your Bluetooth headset to the watch. But yes, it does have a microphone, so I already did test it out taking voice notes. I already tested out sending voice messages, and I already tested out using the Bixby feature on the watch, where you say hi Bixby and your watch actually responds. So yes, you can use microphone. And the other Another cool thing about the watch is that you can respond to text messages. So if you receive a text message, like you see here on the video, you can respond using the keyboard, you can respond using your finger as writing notes, you can actually use your voice as a voice message, or you can actually use emojis to respond to messages. And it also has like a whole bunch of emojis. That's insane, the amount of emojis that's available here. And of course, it also has like pre-made messages, so you can actually just tap on one of those pre-made messages and it'll just send it to the person you're texting with. So that is really cool that you could do on this watch very, very easily. And of course, this watch is so light and comfortable that when you're running or walking or doing exercises, it's not gonna bother you at all. When you can also sleep with this watch and track your sleep. But me, I just don't like sleeping with watches on it. I did try once, it did track my sleep, but I just don't like using watches to sleep. So, but yes, you can use it to sleep, and it's just gonna feel comfortable because it is very, very light. And of course, what's cool about this watch is that it also has wireless Qi charging, and that means that now I can actually use my watch with my dual Samsung charger while my phone is actually charging on one side. That's something I couldn't do with my old Galaxy Watch, Gear Watch that I had. It was not compatible with this charger, but this one actually is. So if you have any Qi charging pad, this watch will actually charge on it. And to end my final thoughts or review of the Galaxy Watch Active, I just want to say that this is a very good watch. Even though it doesn't have those rotating bezel like the other Gear watches, even though it doesn't have the speakers to answer phone calls, it is still a good watch, and it's only $200 when you think about it. So if you want to get the Gear watches or the Galaxy watches with the speakers, all you got to do is pay maybe $100 more and you'll get a great watch with a speaker in it. But if you're looking for a cheap watch that actually looks pretty good as well when you're using like leather wristband or any kind of other wristband, this is a very good watch. And the cool thing is that you can have the old sports watches like the Galaxy watches. They all look very sporty. This one does not look like a sporty watch, especially when you're putting another belt on it. So in my opinion, when this watch goes for sale like $150, $179, I think it's totally be worth buying it. Right now, if you really need the speakers, just skip this watch and get the more expensive one, which you're going to be paying like $100 or more. And that's it. That's all you have to do. But right now, I am a happy owner. I actually thought if I would actually turn it in and get another watch. But so far, I think I'm going to be sticking with this watch. I actually like the way it looks. I like the fact that when you're using other straps, it doesn't look like a sporty watch. It looks a little bit more elegant than the other watches. And so far, I'm a happy owner. So guys, if you have any questions about the Galaxy Watch Active, just leave it in the comments. I'll gladly answer them. So thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye-bye.